always up his head.
She's my I guess we're just leaving this picture up year round from now on. All right, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy football week. We made it to the college football season, everybody. Congratulations, you did it. I never doubted you, honestly. I never doubted you. You hung in there and you got that shit done. Congratulations to us. I don't know why I thought the Georgia Tech-Florida State game was at 5 o'clock. I specifically remember several times over the last couple of weeks when talking about that game on stream saying, yeah, I think it comes on at 5. It doesn't come on at 5. It comes on at noon. So if for some reason you were relying on Uncle Lou for your kickoff information as far as times go, I apologize. But I am still giving you 5 days notice here. The game comes on at noon. Florida State and Georgia Tech. There are some other games on. Now I'm going to watch that SMU game. SMU at Nevada. Just to see what SMU. I'm not going to, y'all know, I don't watch a lot of Group of Five. I watch a ton of football on Saturdays. You can't watch it all. I don't care how many TVs you have. And I've got 5 screens in here. You can't watch them all. So it's a pick and choose deal. And 99 times, I won't say I never watch Group of Five, but 99 times out of 100, I'm going to watch Power 5 or what used to be Power 5, now Power 4. Power 4 versus Power 4. So I know SMU has had some okay seasons lately and have been kind of building towards this for a while. But I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I've watched a bunch of SMU games. So I am going to watch this one on Saturday. I will not watch Montana State at New Mexico. Or Delaware State or Hawaii. I'm not even going to lie to anybody and pretend to. I'm not going to do it. But, of course, I'll watch Florida State and Georgia Tech, and then Saturday night I'll watch SMU and Nevada to see what SMU looks like because, of course, they're in the ACC now, and I believe their first ACC game, is against Florida State. Yeah. They play 4 non-con games. Nevada, HCU. What is that? Anybody know what HCU is? Houston Christian. Jesus. Okay. Let's just move on. I got myself in enough trouble with that last week. We'll just move on. Look at this. They play. Oh, God. Sometimes I feel like college football itself is trolling me. So they play the Christian school, then they play the Mormon school, then they play another Christian school. They're just beating up on a bunch of religious schools. Even Nevada. I mean, gambling is a religion. Their first 4 games are against religious schools. Gambling religion, Christian religion, Mormon religion, Christian religion. What is happening? Anyway, their first 4 games are non-con games, and then yet they host Florida State. Look at this, their first 2 ACC games are against last year's 2 participants in the ACC championship game. Y'all think they can win either one of these? Home against Florida State, on the road at Louisville? Less than a 50% chance that they win either one. I did pick them to beat Florida State as an upset pick for Florida State's schedule. But clearly they're going to be a massive underdog, probably in both of these games, even on the road at Louisville. Stanford they can probably compete with. Duke maybe on the road. Pitt, we'll see. Boston College. They should at least be able to win one of these, maybe both of them against Pitt and Boston College. At Virginia is a winnable. I mean, they've got a manageable schedule here. I mean, how many of these games can you look at and say there's a 90% chance they're losing? Maybe Florida State in Louisville, but outside of that, are there any games on here with SMU where you go, there's no way they're winning that? I mean, they play one ranked team. Now, Louisville should probably be ranked, and they're not. And they probably will be ranked by the time this game is played. But type a 1 in the chat if you wish your team had this schedule. I mean, from a number of wins perspective, this is a boring schedule. There wouldn't be very many games to look forward to. But I mean, type a 1 in the chat if you think your team would do better against this schedule than their actual schedule. I don't know of anybody that wouldn't say, I'll take that schedule right now. Anybody in the top 20 with this schedule is almost a shoe-in for the playoffs, aren't they? I mean, that's, wow. Yeah, I'd take that schedule. So anyway, I don't know why I was telling everybody that game was at 5. Obviously, it's not at 5. It's at noon. Yeah, SMU's a religious school too, Methodist in that. I don't know why I was thinking that game was at 5, but obviously that game's at noon. So let's talk about some scheduling shit here. For Uncle Lou, not for football or for y'all or not. I mean, y'all probably don't even care. So let's figure out what we're doing here. So now that we're in the season, on Mondays, usually that'll be when I update my top 25. Obviously not doing that today because we haven't had any games yet. But I do have sort of a top 5 thing coming out today. Not a top 20, not an updated top 25, but I've got a list. People love lists. People love lists. People love lists because they love to hate them. It's weird. They love lists because they love to hate them, whether it's a top 25 list, or whether it's top 5 running back list or whatever it is. They love lists because they love to hate them and tell you you're wrong. But I do have a list video coming out today instead of the top 25. But starting next Monday, of course, every Monday is the updated top 25 and lunch money. And I will be doing the lunch money show tonight. I don't think Pete will be on. He's, of course, welcome to come on. I hope he comes on, but you all know he's got a lot going on. He's got a lot going on and a lot to worry about that's more important than doing the Lunch Money Show. But since the season is officially here, we had planned to start the Lunch Money Show back last Monday. And, of course, we didn't do it for obvious reasons that you're all aware of now. But I am going to do the Lunch Money Show tonight. I'll text Pete today. Not that he needs my permission, but just to make sure he knows, I'm doing the Lunch Money Show. You're welcome to come on. I understand if you don't, that kind of thing. So, but I will be doing the Lunch Money Show tonight. It'll probably be a little shorter than normal, because we don't have a full slate of games to talk about like we do on most Mondays. Also, there's been a change in general to the Lunch Money Show. Here's how the Lunch Money Show is going to work going forward. During the season, the Lunch Money Show is going to come on every single Monday night. Period. End of story. Barring something catastrophic. The Lunch Money Show will be on every Monday night during the season at 10 p.m. For the first hour of the Lunch Money Show, it's going to be all gambling. Here's the games this week. Here's the odds. Here's the lines. Here's the over-under. This player is out in this game. This player is out in that game. Whatever. Me and Pete give you our picks on the games. We'll get some of y'all's picks on the games. All that. The sort of old school traditional Lunch Money Show. That'll be the first hour of the Lunch Money Show. The second hour of the Lunch Money Show is going to be slob shit. When there is a second hour. There won't always be a second hour of the Lunch Money Show because there's not always slob shit to talk about. But if there is slob shit to talk about, that will be the second hour of the Lunch Money Show every Monday night. So 10 to 11 will be the traditional Lunch Money Show where we talk about games and odds. The second hour of the Lunch Money Show will be slob shit. And we'll post a StreamYard link and we'll have slobs on. Whatever happens to be going on, for example, when it gets close to Colby's wedding or something, like in November, a month or so before Colby's wedding, maybe the second hour of the show, we'll have some people on who are going to Colby's wedding or Colby himself or whatever and talk about that. When the Slob Olympics come around, of course, that second hour will be a lot of Slob Olympics type stuff. And even now, we may, the second hour of the show, decide to have Slob Olympics people on and just talk Slob Olympics for the second hour for no reason in October or something. The Vegas trip, whatever it happens to be. So that's Mondays. And I'm talking about the main channel, obviously, not this channel. This channel is nothing but the morning show, but which we'll talk about that in a second. Let's get through the regular channel first. So the Monday's video will be a top 25 video every Monday. And then if for some reason there was some major college football development that occurred on Sunday or Saturday or Monday morning or something that I didn't talk about in the Your Season Is Over video on Sunday, then I would make a second video on Monday addressing that, whatever that happened to be. A breaking news type video, basically, on Monday. And then a top 25 list. Monday night will be the Lunch Money Show. Hour 1, odds, picks, spreads, all that. Hour 2, slob shit. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, prediction videos for that week's games. I don't know what type of order I'll break them up into, or if I'll break them up into any order at all. I've tried it different ways in the past. I've done like every Tuesday it'll be like an SEC prediction video, every Wednesday Big Ten, and then every Thursday ACC and Big 12 or something. I've done it that way. I've done, games of the week prediction video, and then like other top 25 game prediction video, and then a third like other interesting games prediction video. Anyway, but it'll be 3 days of prediction videos for that week's games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And any breaking news, of course, that would happen to come out. Maybe we're in the second week of November and on some random Wednesday, Billy Napier gets fired, whatever. Of course, there would be a Billy Napier gets fired video in addition to the prediction videos. So prediction videos and breaking news on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Call-in show Tuesday and Thursday. I'm writing all this down. Call-in show every Tuesday and Thursday at 9. Okay. Seen a headline that Louisville could be in trouble. Any truth to that? What kind of trouble? NCAA trouble? Not going to be any good trouble? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen anything, so I have no idea. So Tuesdays during the day, uploaded videos, prediction videos, and breaking news. Tuesday and Thursday night at 9, the call-in show. That gets us through that. Friday, of course, will be the hype and hate video. The 2 weeks that George is off, I'll do something different on those Fridays. Maybe I'll shit talk some other team. I don't know, but Friday, of course, would be the hype and hate. Friday would be the hype and hate video. Saturday reaction videos all day long. Halftime reports, post-game report, reaction if something crazy happens, reaction because there's a big upset, reaction because some ranked team loses by 40, whatever. Reaction videos all day on Saturdays, and live streams. I'll get back to the live stream schedule on Saturday in a second. Sunday is the Your Season Is Over video. And I'm thinking about adding a second video on Sunday too. The second video would come out before the Your Season Is Over video, basically in the morning or before lunch. It takes me 4 or 5 hours at a minimum to make the Your Season Is Over video, which is why that video doesn't come out every Sunday till 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 o'clock, depending on how long it takes me to do it. I'm thinking about adding a second video on Sunday mornings that's just like a brief 5 to 10 minute reaction to something that might have happened the day before, whether it's one particular game or whether some set of games resulted in something crazy, whatever, just something early Sunday morning. And then the traditional Your Season Is Over video would come out late Sunday afternoon or early Sunday evening. Yeah, and that would be it for Sundays. Now back to Saturdays. 9 a.m., the college kickoff show. We're bringing that back starting this coming Saturday morning at 9 a.m., even though there's only 2 or 3 games to talk about and only really one game that anyone cares about, the Florida State-Georgia Tech game. We'll be live 9 a.m. every Saturday morning for the college kickoff show. We look at all the day's games, what time they're coming on, what channel they're coming on, so we know what to watch when we need to watch it. We talk about what food we're eating that day, which is one of my favorite parts because I'm sick. We look at all the last-minute odds, if there's been any major line changes, if there's been any late announcements as far as injuries go, whatever the case. We sort of just up-to-the-minute news and information on all that day's games. We do the rigged wheel. There's some changes coming to the rigged wheel, too. Some good changes for y'all, I think. And we'll go over that Saturday morning, especially if you're on Patreon. If you're a Patreon member, especially, some good changes coming to the rigged wheel for you. So the college kickoff show will go from 9 a.m. till about 11. It just kind of depends on how long it takes us to get through the show on that particular Saturday. Some Saturday mornings, the 9 a.m. show may end at 10:30. Some it may end at 11:30, but it's basically 9 to 11 every Saturday morning. And then live streams most of the day after that. The live streams are going to work basically the same way they've worked the last several years. I have a Patreon page every Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to put a poll up on the Patreon page asking them what time slot they want me to live stream. And I know all the games don't come on at the same certain times or whatever, but basically a poll asking them, do y'all want me to live stream the early games at noon, the afternoon games at 3:30, or the primetime games at 7:30? Whichever time slot they choose, that time slot will 100% be live streamed every Saturday on Patreon, no matter what. If I stream a second time slot, that will be on YouTube, and either I will pick the second time slot that ends up getting streamed on YouTube, or whatever got the second most amount of votes on the Patreon poll will become the second live stream on Saturdays, which is the YouTube live stream. There may be a rare occasion where I stream all 3 time slots. It really just depends on the schedule of games and everything like that. But at least one live stream, at least one game stream every Saturday, which would be on Patreon. If there's a second live stream, that would be on YouTube, as well as the third live stream, if the rare occasion that there is one. On the weeks where there's a lot of good games on other than Saturday, so you're talking about week 1, we've got great games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You've got rivalry weekend. There are great games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I think Sunday as well, but at least Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The first round of the playoffs. The first playoff game, by the way, is on Friday night. I guess y'all are aware of that by now, but I think it's December 20th is the first playoff game. That's on a Friday night. The other 3 first-round playoff games are the following day on Saturday at 12, 4, and 8. So anyway, on weeks like that where you've got great games on more than one day, I'll kind of just figure that out as we go as far as where the live streams are at. Like with week 1, I'll probably do Thursday on YouTube because that's normal time for the call-in show anyway. And then I might do the Friday night on Patreon, the Saturday on Patreon, and then a second Saturday stream on YouTube. And then Sunday and Monday, I might split up between Patreon and YouTube. But I'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, Hawk. Look, the Patreon streams I like all the streams. Look, the Patreon streams has its advantages, and the YouTube streams have their advantages. With the YouTube streams, obviously, I get way more people to watch. Way more people. The advantage with the Patreon stream is that I can read every single comment and reply to every single comment, and because there's just less of them. But the Patreon streams are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So there you go. There you go. So the uploaded video schedule: Monday, top 25, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, prediction videos, Friday, hype and hate, Saturday, reaction videos, Sunday, your season is over. Live stream schedule: Monday night, lunch money at 10, Tuesday night, call-in show at 9, Thursday night, call-in show at 9, Saturday morning, college kickoff at 9. And one Patreon stream every Saturday guaranteed, and one YouTube stream on most Saturdays. Not all of it trips, but some of it. I still cashed out ahead, but I lost money between Wednesday and Sunday. So after Wednesday, I was up to almost $400. I should have stopped gambling for the week, but I didn't. I lost some of that $400, but not all. He still owes me. He still has to pay me today. Oh, I got you, UJ. Let me check it out. Let's see what we got here. You emailed the picture, right? Let's see. Sent you a picture to the shoot. All right, let's check it out. I know everybody's got to be tired of staring at that picture anyway. All right, let's pull up the picture here. Let's see what UG. My guess would be that it's a slaw picture, but that would be purely, it's kind of a slaw picture. It's kind of a slaw picture. All right, and then I'll get it over onto the regular picture too, if I can find it. There you go. All right, change the size a little. There you go. Shout out, Sir UJ. The first picture change since March. So we've been staring at that other picture for 5 months. About time we changed it up. Lou actually had an off season this year for the first time in years. What does that mean? There's no way people were tired of looking at that other picture. That other picture was great. Yeah. Currently eating breakfast next to the stadium, watching Uncle Lou before class. There you go. Yes, it is. Mike, the season is finally here. That's true. That's true. I waited to the last possible minute to get started on finishing up this room, didn't I? I moved in here in March. Yeah, so I've been here 5 months. When I moved in here, I basically did the bare minimum in order to be able to work, and really haven't done anything since then. So that's why I only uploaded one video over the weekend. I've been busy. I've been busy getting this room straightened out. I'd like to have it completely done by the call-in show Tuesday night. We'll see, but it'll definitely be done before Saturday morning. I finally got the TVs hung up. Let's see. Let me see if you have. Let's see what I can show you. If anything, I know you don't care. We got, look, all right. We got finally got the TVs hung up. Finally got the TVs hung up. Service academies. I'm still working on the helmet wall. Still working on the helmet wall. And then I've got a plan for this wall here. And I'll just leave it at that for now. There you go. But it's coming together nicely. It's coming together nicely. And yeah, I hope to have it mostly finished by the call-in show tomorrow. But I know me, and I will probably be Friday 9-10 o'clock at night in here doing last minute shit, because it's definitely going to be completely done and finished by Saturday morning. Do you think Florida pulls out magic from Miami like 2022 Utah and 2023 Tennessee? No, I think that magic is reserved for the Texas A&M game. Isn't it Texas A&M they play in week 2 or 3 at home? I've got them winning that one for their September win. That they Billy Napier always wins one game in September that you don't expect him to win. At least he has his first 2 years. Utah the first year, Tennessee the second year, both at home in September. I think that's the Texas A&M game this year, not the Miami game. Miami beats them. Question I wanted to call in and ask about: is it a guarantee that the top 4 who get a bye are the Power 4 champions? Is there a situation where, say, a 9-3 or 10-2 ACC champion does not make the top 4? Yes, no guarantee that it's the Power 4, but it's gonna be the Power 4. It's not gonna be Tulane or Liberty. It's not. The group of 5 team is going to be 12. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, the group of 5 team that gets into the playoffs is going to be the 12 seed. But no, there's not a guarantee that it's reserved for the Power 4. It's the 4 highest ranked conference champions. I saw people yesterday in a comment section somewhere still not understanding Notre Dame and whether or not they can get a first round bye or have a 1 through 4 seed, which of course the answer is no. Notre Dame could be 12-0, win every game they play 100-0. The highest seed they can get is 5. You could have you could have 4 conference champions that are all 8-5 for whatever reason. It worked out weird that way some year or whatever. All your conference champions could be 8-5. Notre Dame could be 12-0 and have won every game 100-0. Those 4 8-5 teams would be the 1 through 4 seed, and Notre Dame would be the 5. There is nothing Notre Dame can do in the current structure to be ranked any higher than 5th in the final playoff ranking. Currently standing naked by my phone, listening to Uncle Lou while getting ready for work. Yeah, I'm doing the show naked, so it's no big deal. It is what it is type of thing. Now, whether or not you choose to share that information, of course, is up to you, which obviously you did. You didn't have to, but you chose to. Screen is black. How did that happen? Oh, I turned the camera off. That's right. There you go. Sorry. I still had the camera on, but I had the camera off, if that makes any sense. Which I'm sure it doesn't. Yeah, so I'm excited. Got the internet man coming out to the house today so I can yell at him for a while. I don't know what's going on with the internet here. It's worked fine, really, from the minute we moved in till about a week or so ago. About a week or so ago, the internet was out, and they sent a message out to everybody saying, we're upgrading our system, something along those lines. Your internet will be back on shortly, right? And it came back on. But since they did whatever fake upgrade it is they pretended to do, multiple times a day, the internet just goes out. Now, never for long. 1 minute, 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at the most. And then it comes right back on. But it, like on 2 days ago, was it Saturday? It probably went out 15 times over the course of the day. And I can't have that. Of course, I can't have that. Me and BA both work from home. BA has a second job that doesn't, not from home, but a lot of BA's work is work from home. You have to have internet. Not to mention everything you do now relies on the internet. So when the internet goes out, you can't watch TV, can't watch Netflix. We've got YouTube TV. Well, if the internet goes out, you can't watch that. If you want to watch a movie, Netflix, Prime Video, whatever, Hulu, whatever you have, internet goes out, can't watch that. Internet went out yesterday when I was trying to upload the video. So then the video gets halfway uploaded, the internet goes out. You got to wait, start all over. You got to wait for the internet to come back, start. Anyway, so, that's great that it's only going out for a couple of minutes. And here's the other thing. I say it only went out once yesterday. We don't even know the internet is out unless we're currently doing something involving the internet, right? Like, we're not always sitting around watching YouTube TV or Netflix. So the internet has gone out X number of times that we know of. It's probably gone out a lot more than that. But anyway, the point is, I can't have that. I can't be in here on Saturdays live streaming a game, or Tuesday night doing a call-in show or whatever, and the internet goes out, even if it's for 1 or 2 minutes. I can't have that. So they got to fix that shit. They got to fix that. I don't know what the problem is, but they got to get that fixed. I have YouTube TV for live TV, if that's what you're talking about, with what service do you use to watch games. I have YouTube TV, and then I have ESPN Plus to watch the games that don't come on TV. It's a Comcast router. I have my own, but when they came out here, they looked at, they told me not to do it, to use theirs. So. And now that I'm having problems, I'm glad I'm using theirs because they can't blame it on mine. I've got a $400 router. I've got, I've got a $400 modem and router, Nighthawk, whatever. I don't remember the model number. But I mean, I've got a beast modem router combo, but they told me not to use it and that it didn't matter. And look, like I said, from the time they hooked it up in March till a week ago, no problems. No problems. And super fast. I mean, we've got the fastest that they offer in this area, you know. I mean, look, that's plenty fast. It's not a speed issue. When it works great. It's not slow. It's not nothing like that. I mean, this is super fast internet. Look at that upload speed. Now, most of y'all probably don't care about upload speed, but I do. I mean, I can upload a 10-minute HD video in 2 minutes. It's not, oh, you need better internet. There is no better internet here. There is no better internet than that. I won't say, it's not that there's not better internet somewhere, but there's no better internet in this area than what I have. It's not the internet. I don't even know what that means, and I don't care about whatever. I don't care what issues they're having, DNS related. I don't know what that is, nor do I care. But they just have to fix my internet. They don't even need to tell me what the problem is. Just like yesterday, my phone quit working for no reason. No signal at all. SIM card not detected. eSIM not activated. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, take the phone down to the Verizon store. Tell the guy what it's doing. Handed it to him. He hooks it up to some computer thing. Asked me for my password. 60 seconds later, he's like, all right, it's fixed. I tested it. It was fixed. I didn't ask him what was wrong. I don't care what was wrong. What's wrong is irrelevant to me. I didn't care what was wrong with my phone. I just wanted it to be fixed. And it's the same thing with the internet. I don't care. They can come out here and use a bunch of words that I don't know what they mean, and I don't care. When you leave here, is the problem fixed? Is all I need to know. So now the problem is that the issue is intermittent, right? So the guy's going to come out here whatever time today, right? And the internet's going to work fine when he's here. But I'm not making it up. I mean, we're in the living room watching Mission Impossible or whatever, and literally 5 or 6 times during the movie, the internet goes out. I can't have that. Saturdays live streaming these games, the internet needs to work morning, noon, and night. It needs to be reliable. Period. I don't need to know how the sausage is made. I just want a sausage dog with onions and spicy mustard. How you make it, it doesn't matter to me. Fix the problem. This has been going on for a week. So they got to get it fixed. They got two choices: fix it or unplug it and take it with you and cancel, because I'm just going to, I'll get somebody else. I can't have it. I can't have internet. I can't have unreliable internet. I can't. I can't have unreliable internet. So it's not 1995. You know, my internet should work 100% of the time. I don't live in South Georgia. I don't live in the sticks. I don't live in Alabama. I live in a major metropolitan area. I want internet. I want reliable internet that works. And for $100 a month, that's what I should be getting. Well, there's really only 3 big games on week 1. It's Clemson, Georgia, Miami, Florida, Texas A&M, Notre Dame. Exactly, T-Sipper. Internet service should be like electricity and water at this point. It should be extremely rare that I turn my faucet on in the sink and no water comes out. And it should be equally as rare that my internet goes out. Exactly right. In 2024. It's unacceptable. Yeah, they don't have fiber optic here yet. If they had fiber optic, I'd have already had it. Yeah, we'll flip some helmets. I had somebody ask me yesterday, too, if I'm going to reconsider how I do the Your Season Is Over videos, since there's 12 playoff teams now instead of 4. I really don't understand how people still don't get the point of those Your Season Is Over videos. It just blows my mind. And then whenever I explain it in the Your Season Is Over video, I get 100 comments from people that go, "You don't need to explain this every week." Well, yeah, I do. Apparently. Some guy, I don't know what any of that means, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Comcast is the best internet service in this area, period. And they need to come out here and fix it. That's all that matters to me. You typing out a bunch of shit that I don't understand is not fixing the problem. I don't give a fuck about shared media, internets, and fiber switches. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what that is or care, and nor should I need to. So you can keep typing out a bunch of comments using words that nobody understands to try to prove that you know something about the internet that no one else knows. But the reality is, I don't give 2 fucking hoots or a country holler. I want internet that works. That's it, period. Talking about how great something is that I can't get, it doesn't do anything for me. Sorry. Cooter. Well, no shit, the problem's not on my end. All right, dude, take a break. Okay? I'm aggravated about the fucking internet, and you're making it worse. Go do something else for 60 seconds. Of course it's not my fault. I know how to fucking log on to the internet. There's nothing. Of course it's not anything I'm doing. What kind of breaking news is that? Of course it's Comcast's fault. Jesus. Would Georgia losing game one get you a bigger payday than them winning? Georgia losing any game makes me more money than Georgia winning any game, period. If Georgia went 7-5 this year, I'd make $200,000. That's just the way the internet works. That's just the way it is. People would rather watch somebody be miserable than watch somebody be happy. Yep, not pulling up, not waiting. Fix the internet today. I'm not pulling up, not waiting. Why? Just so my neighbor can have good internet and I'm still sitting over here waiting? No, it's not going to happen. I've never made $200,000 in a year, buddy. I wish. I wish. Slim, they did that to me the other day. I obliged and it went fast. Yeah, you're beta, Paul. You're beta. That's why you pulled up and waited. Casino always wish it. Shut up, Slim. Slim, shut up. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. The casino also wishes Lou would make $200,000 a year. Shut up, Slim. I think Sleeta may be sleeping on your internet line. Oh, God. I called the internet company one time and told them that the internet was off, and they literally told me to unplug it and plug it back in. That's where that joke got started from, was from the fucking internet company. The internet company that is where that unplug it and plug it back in joke originated. 100K on black. Shit. I don't know that there's any amount of money I could have, and I'm a degenerate gambler, but I don't know if there's any amount of money I could have where I would do that. I really don't. It would be more likely that I did something that like that in blackjack than roulette. Like when I go play roulette, 25, $50 is a big bet for me in roulette. I don't tend to bet a lot of money. Roulette, especially betting the outside like you're talking about there on black. 25, maybe $50 is about the most I do on roulette. Whereas on blackjack, I've $200, $300, $400, $500 a hand on blackjack sometimes. So if I was ever going to do something stupid like that, $100,000, it would probably be at the blackjack table. Not roulette. Turn your router off and on. Yeah. Blow in it. Blow in it. See if that fixes it. Yeah, the odds on roulette are worse, even on the outside bets. But if I was going to do something that stupid and with that big of an amount of money, it would be either blackjack or baccarat. No, we don't. Well, Hofer Billy Paw does. No one else around here is dumb enough to do that splitting tins deal. Put the router in a box of rice. Yeah. You know what? I might be able to fix that router the same way I fix all these TVs, with a hammer. You know, Uncle Lou's TV repair. I might start another business, Uncle Lou's router repair, and I'll fix the router the same way I fix the TVs. With a hammer. In Vegas, I did $15 on my favorite number, 11, and I won. That's a good win. That's about, what, $500 win? $10 would be $350. $350 plus $175, $525, ain't it? $15 on one number, I think is a $525 winner if my math is right. Have you seen the clip of someone blowing in an old game and the game has an orgasm? No, I haven't seen that clip, but back in the Nintendo days, boy, you was on your hands and knees blowing in that goddamn Nintendo, blowing in the cartridge, then you'd blow in the Nintendo, and you'd blow in the cartridge again. Reality has come for Lou's internet. Reality is coming for whatever technician Comcast sends out here today. That's what's coming. I've got my Kroger card in hand, ready to show it to him. But that internet's getting fixed. They're going to tell me something that makes me happy today. Yeah, you couldn't turn it off because it doesn't save. Oh, yeah. Or how about spending 30 minutes trying to figure out how come there's no signal on the TV just to figure out that you had it on channel 3 instead of channel 4. Or channel 4 instead of channel 3. Why did that ever matter, by the way? Why would your Nintendo only work if your TV was on channel 3? These young kids don't know what we're talking about, because like the TVs now have just different inputs, right? There's like HDMI 1, HDMI 2, whatever. Them old TVs didn't have that. They didn't have any of that. They just had a screw-in coax thing on the back. So you screw your fucking Nintendo into that and wonder why it wasn't working. It was the TV had to be on channel 3. I don't know. What was it about channel 3 that was so fucking special? You don't know what a coax cable is? A coax cable is the used to be what you plugged into the back of your TV. Now it's what you plug into your modem. If you have cable internet. Did marking a CD edges with green magic marker ever make it sound bad? I never tried that. Oh, you know what I did used to do? And it fucking worked. If you had a CD that was scratched and it wouldn't play, or it would skip real bad, this is no fucking lie. I bet I can find a YouTube video that proves it. You could take peanut butter. You could take peanut butter, spread it on the back of your CD, and the peanut butter would fill in the scratches in your CD, and it would work. I wonder if I can find a YouTube video of somebody doing that. Clean your CD with peanut butter. There you go.
Watch live and local news on a variety of networks with no...
We're going to use to clean this disc The surface of this, and this has worked for me in the past, is peanut butter. Great value. Actually, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not the chunky stuff, I think. And coffee filters. Okay, we drink coffee here. Coffee filter. It's here.
Look at this shit.
We got the disc. What you want to do is you want to go from the inside of the
Keep in mind, he's doing all of this instead of going and buying another $5 CD.
disc out. So what I'm going to do is just kind of spread it on there first. And see. Kind of spread on there. Now what I'm going to do is...
This shit works. I used to do it.
I'm going to rub it pretty good here. What it's going to do is kind of polish that surface. Try to get blemishes.
That shit worked, man. Oh, shit. I think toothpaste would be too abrasive. I guess it depends on what kind of tooth, but some toothpaste has like little particles in it. Baking soda a lot of times or whatever. It seems like toothpaste would fuck up a CD. That's the most ghetto shit I've ever seen. It worked. I used to do it on like PS2 games, CDs, DVDs, whatever type of disc you had like that either wouldn't work or skipped or got stuck or whatever. You could take the peanut butter and do that, and it worked like a fucking charm. Worked like a fucking charm. Without a... Without a... Where's that campy? What is he called, Sir UJ? A camper dwelling gypsy? Isn't that what you call him? He hasn't paid Lou yet today. He has to pay me today. He needs to send me my money. Pay Lou. Yep. Base count. Do-do-do. 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 Boosts. I don't know what the fuck that means. Or even really care. Wonder how high the person was that figured out the peanut butter trick. Yeah, I don't know. Turtle wax on CDs, yeah. I don't know. Only thing I ever did was the peanut butter thing. I don't even know where I heard about it or learned about it, because there was no internet back then. It's not like there was no YouTube and all that back then, so I don't know how I even would have learned about the peanut butter thing, but I remember doing it. He has to pay you too. So Dooley, how many weeks have you been on there with the bookie now? 2? He's paid you, so you haven't you've yet to lose, haven't you? I'm on a winning streak. It's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks in a row I've won. I'll take it. I told you so sports betting is paying for my plane ticket to Vegas. Sports betting's paying for my plane ticket to Vegas, which I'm probably going to buy in October, I guess. Plane tickets are usually the cheapest, like 60 to 90 days out. So looking to go at the end of January. So October would be October or early November would be the time to buy the tickets. But yeah, sports betting is going to pay for my plane ticket to Vegas. Yeah, this guy didn't do that. It's everything gets zeroed out every Monday. If I sport betted, I would lose so much I wouldn't be able to go to Vegas. That's a fact. You don't know that much about sports, so it's best you stay away from it. Best you stay away from it. That's a good point, Slaw. Glad PlayStation is digital now. Yeah, I don't understand all these people that was lined up trying to buy a physical copy of that college football game. I don't know why you'd want a physical copy of any game anymore. So much easier to just download it, be done with it. You don't have to worry about losing it, breaking it, scratching it, nothing. Just download it and you have it forever. What have you netted total? What do you mean? Like over the last 35 years of gambling? I don't keep up with it. I gamble for fun and entertainment, not to make a living or pay my bills, so I don't have to keep up with it like that. I have no idea. My guess would be that I've lost money. Like, I mean, over the long run. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to watch some football too. And hang out with you guys on these streams. It's so much fun. So much fun. And you know what else? I'm ready to I'm just ready to do some trash talking. Like I've been making a lot of like straight laced videos really for the last 2 or 3 months. I might throw a little joke in here or there, but like these prediction videos and all that kind of stuff, these are pretty tame, like honestly kind of boring videos. I'm ready to see some teams lose so that I can shit on them. You know, that's the fun part. Hell, even if it's Georgia, I almost don't even care at this point. I just want to see somebody lose so I can yell and scream about it. Wee. You know? Astros are a good bet. Well, they just wrapped up a series with the White Sox. So, I mean, anybody playing against the White Sox is a good bet. Lou, I know you'll make my Vols your punching bag this year per usual. Look forward to that. Tennessee's season will basically be over after they start 2-2. Dang. Yeah, well, if that's true, then yes. If they start 2-2, yeah, their season is for real over. My favorite part of Lou's streams is him losing it on stupid comments. Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of the streams turn into just 3 hours of that because there's just an overwhelming number of stupid comments. If I had to react to every stupid comment, this channel would never turn on. It would be a 24-hour live stream constantly. From now, it wouldn't be a YouTube channel. It would be a TV. It'd be like a 24-hour TV channel. Can you trash Ireland, Florida State, and Georgia Tech in a hype and hate this week? You know what? Can I? Yes. Will I? Maybe. Maybe a little, like, it wouldn't be a hype and hate video, but maybe like a warm up for that. Something to sort of, like it would be like the equivalent of a preseason game in the NFL. It wouldn't really count as a hype and hate video, but it would give me a chance to try some things out after a long off season in terms of dusting off my shit talking capabilities. I'll bet you on the Georgia Tech FSU spread. Well, I'm on Georgia Tech. I don't know who you want. Lou, what are your thoughts on Utah? They're my sleeper to make a deep run in the playoffs. I don't know about a deep run. I mean, it's hard to say. We don't know. Matchups are going to be really important in the playoffs. You could be matched up against a pretty bad Group of 5 team, or you could be matched up against the second best SEC team. So it's hard to know. But when it comes to the playoffs and making a deep run, I tend to lean more towards the more talented teams. Does Dion get fired mid-season? Would you take it if I bet Georgia Tech straight up to win? Oh, you want to... Oh, well, yeah. So I get Florida State straight up, even though they're a 11 or 12-point favorite? Yeah, of course I'll take that bet. Oh, you talk? Oh, Dion? Does Dion get? Dion's not getting fired at any point, mid-season or otherwise. Yeah, Oregon's a team. Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, whatever. When it comes to beating 4 top 15 teams in a row, Utah can't do that. Sorry. Can Utah win the Big 12? Yeah, they can be better than Oklahoma State. Yeah, they could do that. Can Utah beat 4 top 15 teams in a row? No. No. I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. I'm not changing preseason predictions. They are what they are. Now, I picked Georgia to lose to Ole Miss in my preseason prediction video, right? That game's in November. If November rolls around and Ole Miss is 0-9 and Georgia's 9-0, and half of Ole Miss's team has got AIDS and can't play, I'm not going to go on video that week and say, well, I picked Ole Miss to win 4 months ago, so I'm sticking with that prediction. Ole Miss will beat Georgia today. The preseason predictions are totally separate from the week-to-week predictions that I make over the course of a season. I don't know any other way to explain it to you. You'd be a fucking vegetable to stick to your preseason predictions on a week-by-week basis throughout the season when it comes to making picks or betting. You'd be a complete fucking idiot. Every week of the college football season that goes by gives you more information than you had in the preseason. So I don't understand these questions I get all the time that say, well, you picked this team and that in June. You sticking with that? I don't know. Ask me when the game is played. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not going back and redoing 25 or 30 preseason prediction videos. Those are what they are. After the season is over, you can say this team went 8-4 and Lou thought they were going 12-0. Ha ha ha, he's an idiot. That's why I leave them alone. But I'm not going to. In other words, when I get ready to, in week 6, when I sit down to predict a game in week 6, I'm not going to go back to my preseason prediction video and go, well, I picked this team to win. So in my prediction video, I'm just pick that like that's all the research I have to do. Well, I picked that team 6 months ago to win, so no more research needed for this video. No, I mean, no, I'm not a fucking idiot. I will pick whoever I think is going to win that game at that particular moment in time. I really don't know how to say it any clearer than that. What's a goal for Florida this year, or Sunbelt Billy to keep his job, win 8 games? I wish I knew that, because if I knew that, that would be the number of games I would want Florida to win. If I knew for a fact that Florida would keep Billy Napier if they went 7-5, then I would be on my knees every Saturday praying for Florida to get to 7 wins. I want Florida to do whatever they need to do to keep Billy Napier. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to fire him, but I want them to keep him. What's your mic and camera setup? The mic I'm on right now is a Audio Technica. The mic I'm on right now is an Audio Technica AT2040 XLR. And the camera that I use mostly for live streams, most of the time, is a Logitech C920. For reaction videos or the videos where I'm pacing back and forth in here, that's with my cell phone. Obviously, the better your cell phone is, the better the camera will be. As far as that goes, I've got a Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is the best camera on the market as far as cell phones go. But yeah, the mic is an Audio Technica AT2040, and the camera is a Logitech C920 webcam. This webcam is old, but I've yet to find anything that I like better. Webcams aren't expensive. If there was something better, I'd get it. I've yet to see anything that's any better. When it comes to webcams, none of them are great. But they can be made to look great with lighting. So do some research on that too. That's something that a lot of people don't take the time to do, or don't bother to do, or what. But even a $10 USB ring light off of Amazon is better than doing nothing when it comes to lighting. I mean, there's a lot better lighting than a $10 ring light that plugs into your USB, but even that is better than nothing. But good lighting can make a bad camera look good. Poor lighting can make a good camera look bad. By throwing them in the trash can. Yeah, ring lights are like the most basic way to go. It's hard to screw up with a ring light. If you get a ring light, get one with a dimmer, that you can increase and decrease the brightness depending on how far away from you it is and different things like that. You want one with a dimmer. Some of them have some of them you can change the color temperature. Ring lights are so cheap. If you're going to get a ring light, get one with a dimmer and get one that you can change the color temperature. Oh, that's great, Ballard. What are the do's and don'ts for college football YouTube? There really aren't any do's or don'ts. Well, nothing that's specific to college football YouTube. I mean, when people ask me for YouTube advice, and I'm no expert, I didn't go to school to be a YouTuber. This is all learn as you go shit here. But the advice I give everybody that asks me about YouTube, whether it's college football or anything else, is be yourself. Don't try to be someone else you saw on YouTube. Doesn't mean you can't get ideas from other places, but don't try to be someone other than who you really are. Number 2 is be consistent, and consistent can mean uploading 2 videos every day, or it can mean uploading 1 video a week every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. But, when you upload a video on Monday and then one on Friday, and then 2 weeks go by and you don't upload anything, and then out of the blue you upload one on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. and then another one 11 days later on Friday at 9 p.m. Like, no one, don't do that. Be consistent. If you have time to do 1 video a week, upload that video on the same day at the same time every week. As far as being successful on YouTube or anything, I don't know. There's no secret or whatever. It's hard work and sometimes a little bit of luck, but the luck doesn't matter if you haven't been putting in the work. If you get lucky, that luck will be squandered if you haven't been putting in the work to take advantage of that luck. By luck, I mean like me getting a phone call from the people on Last Chance U when they want to use part of my video on their show. Like that's luck. They happen to stumble across my video, but had I not been putting in the work to get my videos out, then that never would have happened, But I mean, if you're just looking to do YouTube for fun, then you don't really need to worry about anything at all. Just have a good time with it. You don't need to worry about anything. The only time you need to worry about what you look like or what you sound like or what you're talking about or what should I be doing, what should I not be doing, how often should I upload videos, should I live stream? If I should, then what days, what times, do I need this camera or that camera? Unless you're looking to turn YouTube into a revenue stream, you don't really need to concern yourself with all that. Edward's channel is a complete shit show. Yeah, it is. It is. You're going to look like an idiot no matter what, Cooter Cat. For the first, however, so many amount of videos, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. You're gonna look and sound like an idiot for a while until you sort of learn your style, get comfortable being on camera, all that kind of thing. Hell, I still look like an idiot half the time, and I've been doing this for 10 years. But I mean, you're not gonna, no matter how long you wait, your first video is not going to be perfect. Whether you, so like, it's sort of like starting a freshman quarterback. You got to let him take, he's going to take his lumps. He's going to make some bad decisions. He's going to make some bad reads. He's going to turn the ball over. But he has to go through that in order to develop into the quarterback you want him to be. It's the same sort of thing with YouTube. You're going to, you know, some of the videos you make early on are going to be dog shit. Some of the videos I make after 10 years are dog shit. You know, but you'll learn more making 5 videos in a week than you'll learn asking questions and doing research in 6 months. So, best advice, start uploading videos yesterday. Lou, part of your channel is looking like an idiot. That's how you got some of your support. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. You have to get to the point where you can't, well, I say you, I'm speaking for myself. I can't record a video and it be any good if in the back of my mind, the whole time I'm thinking, man, people are going to laugh at me for this. I don't want to say that that you need to not care what anybody thinks, because to at least some degree, you do have to care what people think, because you want people to watch your videos, but you can't make your videos or sort of control the way you act or the things you say solely based on the fact that, oh no, somebody might not like this. You have to pretend nobody's watching. What's the, isn't there a song or something or a saying or something about dance like nobody's looking? That's what you have to, with YouTube, that's what you have to do when you're recording videos. You can't constantly in the back of your mind be thinking, oh man, did I say this word wrong? What if did I stutter a little bit? Did I, whatever, like, are people going to laugh at me? Yes. Look, you put yourself on the internet, people are going to laugh at you. That's just what it is. Somebody's going to laugh at you. You know, I mean, you have to, so you have to just let loose and hope that people are willing to watch. But I'm going to get out of here. The Comcast man is 30 minutes away from regretting his decision to work from Comcast, because he's supposed to be here at 10. So I'm going to get out of here. I do have a video coming out today. Not a top 25 video. Normally on Mondays we do the top 25, but nothing has changed since last week when I did it. We'll start doing the new top 25 after the season starts every Monday. But I do have sort of like a top 5 this and top 5 that type video to put out today. So that'll be out later this afternoon. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll be back on live tonight at 10 o'clock for the Lunch Money Show, where we will discuss and break down the numbers on the Georgia Tech Florida State game. So tune in for that. Hope everybody's week gets off to a good start. Enjoy your Monday and have a good morning.